MODELMIND72 coming at you out of the Wicked Wizard Garage with another episode of Behind the Styrene. We're going to be featuring in this episode the AMT Ertl 1997 release of the 1967 Chevrolet Impala Street Machine. This kit was bought used, and therefore it's going to be number 4 installment of the Bomber series, because basically what I did was I bought this and just rebuilt it to the way I wanted it to be. And what we came up with was Project Mayhem, and this is her. The most difficult car to paint in 2013, and the 2013 lineup was Project Mayhem, and basically just the paint issues kept coming up. We had the moth that flew on the top. The first time we painted the top, a moth came and landed on it and just totally messed up the top. We had to repaint the whole top. We had to repaint the whole. I went ahead and repainted the whole black. All the gloss black you see was redone. The orange, we had problems because it was the Testors competition orange, and for some reason it might have reacted with the primer. It might have just been an old can of Testors. I really never had any problem with it before, but for some reason a lot of orange peel and just fish eyeing and just overall unkindness in the paint deal, so I had to repaint it. Basically, the orange is a combination of the Testors competition orange and a Rust-Oleum orange mixed together. The yellow midline stripe is Testors gloss yellow, which is hand painted to look like it's tearing. It looks like it's tearing up at the very bottom of the edge. It was a freehand job, and as far as freehand painting goes, I got the desired effect that I was looking for. So it ended up turning out the way I wanted it to. I wanted it to look a little bit more jagged on the bottom edge, and then I wanted it to look straight at the top. So overall, it came out pretty decent. I'm happy with the overall project. With all the problems that I had with the paint, the way it actually turned out, I'm okay with it. The overall stance of the car, of course, is going to be, MODELMIND72 burn all the way on that. I just got it low as I possibly could, which did one of my trademark signature modifications to get it like that. But basically, it's setting exactly the way I saw it setting in my mind, guys. It's exactly the way I saw it setting in my head, and the overall stance is immaculate. As far as getting to the engine, we did not hinge any of the panels. As far as in racing, a lot of panels are not hinged. They're just quick release panels, so you can get in there and get to wrenching on that mad monster 777, boys. That's what we're talking about right there. 777. Basically, we got when it's all said and done, we got real aluminum valve cover heads, 8mm yellow Excel spark plug wires. We've got white headers We've got guitar strings for the upper and lower radiator hoses, which are the low E. We've got supercharger. We've got put this thing around here. We got linkage. We got linkages, both linkages to the 750 Holley carburetors, and then we've got the double barrel shotgun intake up top. Sweet engine. A lot of fun building that one, guys. A lot of fun. We did hinge the doors. The doors are hinged, and they are the famous reverse Lamborghini suicide doors. They do work. Let's see if I can open this up over here. That would be in the suicide position right there, like that. And like I say, the back part here, we'll get to the doors opened here in a minute, but right now the back trunk, we opened up the trunk with a quick release panel. We got 2 bottles of NOS in the back trunk with a fuel cell. So she's on the juice. And ready to burn. Alright, there's our reverse suicide Lamborghini doors in the upright position. The wheels, we got the these front wheels came out of the parts box. I'm not sure what these rims came off of, but we do have the Burns front runner rubber. On the back, we've got these Weld racing rims. Came out of an old 55 Sportsman, one of the old-ish first release issues. And then the actual Goodyear drag racing slick came out of the 57 Chevy Corvette Gasser AMT, one of my favorite models to steal the rear tires from. I'm actually going to have to build that kit and put it in the Resurrection series because it's near and dear to my heart. I will have to do that at some point. But let's move on to the interior here. The interior basically was scratch built. Let's get this body off so we can see this better here. All right, from here back on the chassis, we have the Pro Sportsman rear tubs. From the rear tubs forward, we have a fully scratch built chassis that we stretched out for the 67, it being so long. The roll bar, the cage is totally scratch built as well. And the seats are scratch built racing seats. The dash and the steering wheel actually came out of the 67 Impala original box kit. We got the brake and the clutch, that's from the original And then we do have aluminum. If you look down in here, we have an aluminum gas pedal that was scratch built. We got a brass drive shaft right here. We got a brass drive shaft. We have a scratch built firewall right there. Just a lot going on in there. Yeah. On the bottom we do have scratch built rear end. There's some more of the detail in the scratch built chassis. So overall the chassis is custom fabricated for this particular car to get it to set exactly the way I want it to set. Yeah, the 1967 Chevy Impala, I've always loved the body style, and always wanted to build one. So when I ran across this one, I knew that it was a worthy subject. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. It's taken so long because I was debating if I was going to put a twin turbo setup on this engine, and I still might do it in the future. And there are a few more odds and ends that I might add to this car at a later date. Just absolute wonderful project. Mayhem 1967 Chevy Impala Pro Stock MODELMIND72 berm, straight out of the Wicked Wizard garage. Just letting everybody have a wonderful day, and thank you all for keeping the channel hot and rocking. Comment, rate, subscribe, link, tell your friends, get them all over here. Behind the scenes, behind the Styrene scenes right here. Episode Project Mayhem, number 4 installment of our bomber series. Saving Styrene over here at the Wicked Wizard garage. Y'all be cool. Alright, MODELMIND72 Behind the Styrene episode part 1. Duly noted. This Project Mayhem was definitely named correctly. This project is definitely one of the sickest builds that has ever came out of the Wicked Wizard garage. And there's times when I just sit and stare at it and just shake my head because I just can't believe it. And it won't leave me alone. That's the whole thing. I gotta put a twin turbo setup on this project at some point in the future. So that's why we got to have a part 2 later on. All of the adventures in building this project have just been very interesting, to say the least. Just a lot of fun and a lot of just going here, going there, this happening, that happening. The whole build is it's just been phenomenal. A lot of feedback, personal messages from this car, wanting to know questions and stuff. I'll try to do a better interview in part 2 of it, and try to get to some of the burning questions. But just real quick here, this project is not done. I am going to continue on with it. Like I said, I've definitely got to. There's a few more things that I've just got to put. I've got to build on this car. Um, it, it's just an amazing piece of artwork. Just absolutely sick. Um, Anybody that has been following this build, y'all know all the ups and downs and ins and outs and turns and stuff. But some things that you don't what was not aware about is I made a video, a behind the Styrene video of this car, and it was on the channel, and somehow I accidentally deleted it. So I had to redo this video. Right now is a remake of original video that I somehow accidentally deleted. But anything pertaining to this project, it doesn't surprise me anymore. You know, I welcome it now with open arms and just say, okay, that's interesting. So this video is going to be on the channel, and hopefully it'll be part one behind the Styrene of the 67 Impala Pro Stock Project Mayhem. There is a final slideshow of this car that is on the channel. If you want to go check it out, you can find it. But until I get more time to drop down some more pieces on it, part two is going to be in the works. So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. MODELMIND72. I'm going to give you one more quick look around this beast of burden and passion and just pure masterpiecery. Someone asked a question about the interior. It is a cloth. It's an orange cloth interior on the door panels. And basically just silver aluminum with orange and black accents. We do have a gloss white tester's dash in there. There's so many things that get left out in these videos after the fact. You're like, oh, yeah, I forgot to say that. But it is what it is. It's a work in progress. It is Project Mayhem. We love it, and we accept it, and we enjoy it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And until next time, MODELMIND72, Charles Burns saying, rock on, build strong. Just keep the builds going, guys. Keep the community rocking. Always. 2014. Let's go.